Somewhere on the open ocean, under a sky full of stars, someone is lifting their voice to God right now. Maybe that someone is you. I have been running for so long now, trying to find my way back home. But every current keeps on turning back to you and you alone. I can't fight this anymore. I was never meant to swim alone. Let the tide of your mercy carry me back to your shore. Carried by the current of your love, carried by the current of your grace. Every wave that crashes over me is just another way you're taking me back to where I always should have been. Back to the shelter of your arms again. Carried by the current, carried by your love. I have wrestled with the darkness, I have questioned every wave. But the deeper that I go, Lord, the more clearly I can say I can't fight this anymore. I was never meant to swim alone. Let the tide of your mercy carry me back to your shore. Carried by the current of your love, carried by the current of your grace. Every wave that crashes over me is just another way you're taking me back to where I always should have been. Back to the shelter of your arms again. Carried by the current, carried by your love. The ocean doesn't rush, it just keeps moving. Faithful and unending like your love. Every wave a reminder that you haven't stopped. Every tide a testimony that you're enough. The ocean doesn't rush, it just keeps moving. Faithful and unending like your love. Carried by the current of your love, carried by the current of your grace. Every wave that crashes over me is just another way you're taking me back to where I always should have been. Back to the shelter of your arms again. Carried by the current, carried by your love. Carried by the current of your love. Let every wave become an act of worship.
Carried by the current
of your grace. Let every tide remind me you are here. I am not afraid of the deep anymore. You are deeper still, and you hold the shore.
Carried by the current,
Carried by
the current,
Carried by your love.
carried by the current,
Oh,
carried by your love,
carried by your
carried by the
love.
current of your love,
Carried
by the current of your grace.
every wave that crashes over me, back to where I always should have been. Carried by the current, carried by your love,
Carried by your love.
forever. You don't have to have it all figured out to come to Him. Just open your hands and let Him do the rest. I come with nothing but my longing. I bring no offering but my need. I have stripped away the pretending and laid down every false belief. Here I am, Lord, nothing hidden, nothing held back, nothing between us now. Wide open hands, this is how I come before you. Wide open hands, nothing left to prove or hide. I release the grip on everything I've carried, and I trust the one who holds the tide. Wide open hands, wide open hands. I have tried to come with answers, I have tried to look composed, but the sweetest place of meeting is the place where I let go. Here I am, Lord, nothing hidden, nothing held back, nothing between us now. Wide open hands, this is how I come before you. Wide open hands, nothing left to prove or hide. I release the grip on everything I've carried, and I trust the one who holds the tide. Wide open hands, ooh, wide open hands. Take what doesn't look like you and burn it in your fire. Take the lesser things I've chased and lift my vision higher. Take the worry, take the striving, take the need to understand. All I know is I am safer in your wide and open hands. Take what doesn't look like you and burn it in your fire. Oh, take the lesser things I've chased and lift my vision higher. Wide open hands, this is how I come before you. Wide open hands, nothing left to prove or hide. I release the grip on everything I've carried, and I trust the one who holds the tide. You don't need me to be perfect, you let this be the posture of my living.
Wide open hands.
Every single day surrendered to your will. There is freedom in the letting go completely. There is life inside the stillness of be still. Wide open hands.
Wide open hands.
Wide open hands.
Wide open hands.
Wide open hands. This is how I come before you. Wide open hands. Oh, nothing left to prove or hide. I release the grip on everything I've carried, and I trust the one who holds the tide. Wide open hands, wide open hands, wide open hands before you forever. In a world of billions of people, He knows your name. Not just your name, your story, your pain, your hope. Let that sink in tonight. Before the world had found its shape, before the stars were set in place, before a single breath was given, He already knew my face. I am not a number in a crowd. I am not forgotten in the noise. I am written on the palm of His hand. I am known and I am His, known by name. In the vastness of creation I am known, known by name. In the darkness and the silence I'm not alone. The God who counts the stars in every galaxy, He's counted every tear that I have cried, known by name, known by name. He has traced the lines of every sorrow. He has numbered every restless night. He has heard the prayers too deep for language. He has met me in my darkest fight. I am not a number in a crowd. I am not forgotten in the noise. I am written on the palm of His hand. I am known and I am His, known by name. In the vastness of creation I am known, known by name. In the darkness and the silence I'm not alone. The God who counts the stars in every galaxy has counted every tear that I have cried, known by name, known by name. He calls me by name, and something in me wakes up.
He calls me by name.
And something in me knows this is not religion, this is relationship. This is not a doctrine, this is someone who knows every hidden corner, every secret room, every broken place. He has been there too. He calls me by name, and something in me wakes up,
Known by name.
In the vastness of creation I am known, known I'm not alone. Oh, the God who counts the stars in every galaxy has counted every tear that I have cried. I don't have to fight to get His attention. I already have it. I always have. Known by name,
Known before I knew Him. Known by name.
known by name.
In the vastness of creation, I am known.
Known by name.
Known by name.
In the darkness and the silence, I'm not alone. The God who counts the stars in every galaxy has counted every tear that I have cried.
Known by name.
Known by name.
Known by name.
Let this truth become the ground I stand on.
Known by name.
Nothing I have done has changed this fact.
Known by name.
Before I ever called out to Him seeking, He was already calling me back.
Known by name.
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 In the vastness
Of creation, I am known.
I am known.
Known by name.
In the darkness
In the silence, I'm not alone.
the God who counts the stars in every galaxy. Known by name.
Known by name.
Known by name.
Known by name.
Known by name. Always known forever. Surrender is not weakness. It is the bravest thing a human being can do. Tonight, let it be your worship. I lay down the weight of my own agenda. I release the need to have it all controlled. I have spent so long in my own understanding. Now I come to you with open arms and open soul. Not my will, but yours. Not my way, but yours. Every plan I made, I lay it at your feet. This is surrender. This is the place where I stop trying to be enough. This is surrender. This is the place where your grace is more than enough. I don't have to carry what you never asked me to. I just have to trust the one who carries me through. This is surrender. This is surrender. I have wrestled with the things I cannot alter. I have strained against the life you chose for me. But in the yielding I have found a deeper freedom. In the letting go I found I could breathe. Not my will, but yours. Not my way, but yours. Every plan I made, I lay it at your feet. This is surrender. your grace is more than enough. I don't have to carry what you never asked me to. I just have to trust the one who carries me through. This is surrender. Take my time, take my future. Take the plans I held so dear. Take the version of my story that I thought should happen here. I release it all completely. I release it to your hands. I am done with my own program. I am ready for your plans. Take my timeline, take my future. Take the plans I held so dear. Not my will, but yours be done, Lord. This is why I'm standing here. This is surrender. This is the place where I stop trying to be enough. This is surrender. This is the place where your grace is more than enough. I don't have to carry what you never asked me to. I just have to trust the one who carries me through. There is rest inside the death of my own agenda. There is life inside the space where you take over. This is surrender. Completely surrender. Completely surrender. This is surrender. This is surrender. This is the place where I stop trying to be enough. This is surrender. This is the place where your grace is more than enough. I don't have to carry what you never asked me to. I just have to trust the one who carries me through. This is surrender. This is surrender. This is surrender. This is surrender. Let it be the anthem of my every morning. This is surrender. Let it be the posture of my every night. I was never meant to figure out the journey. I was only meant to walk it in your light. This is surrender. This is surrender.
This is surrender.
This is the place where I stop
Trying to be enough.
This is surrender. This is the place where your
Grace is more than enough.
I don't have to carry what you never asked me to. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Forever. This is my surrender. Forever.
You don't need to clean yourself up before coming to Him. You don't need the right words or the right posture. Just come exactly as you are, right now.
There's a table set for broken people. There's a seat for the ones who feel too far. There's a welcome that has no conditions. There's a love that says, come as you are. Not when you're better, not when you're whole, not when you've figured out every part of your soul. Right now, exactly as you stand today, come as you are. He'll meet you that way. Come as you are, with your questions and your doubts, and you're wondering.
Come as you are,
with your scars and all the weight you've been carrying. He is not waiting for a better version of you. He is running toward the real and broken you. Come as you are. Come as you are. There is no performance needed here, no dress rehearsal for His grace. He has already seen the worst of you, and He is still delighted by your face. Not when you're better, not when you're whole, not when you figured out every part of your soul. Right now, exactly as you stand today, come as you are. He'll meet you that way. Come as you are, with your questions and your doubts, and you're wondering. Come as you are, with your scars and all the weight you've been carrying. He is not waiting for a better version of you. He is running toward the real and broken you. Come as you are. The prodigal came home, still smelling like the far country, still wearing all the evidence of everything he'd been. And the father didn't flinch. He didn't list the failures. He just ran and he embraced him and called him home again. That is who God is. That is what grace does. That is why you don't have to wait until you're ready. Come as you are. Come as you are. Come as you are, with your questions and your doubts, and you're wondering. Come as you are, with your scars and all the weight you've been carrying. He is not waiting for a better version of you. He is running toward the real and broken you. You have been away long enough, long enough. You have been alone long enough. Oh, come as you are. Come home as you are. Come home as you are. Come as you are, with your questions and your doubts, and you're wondering. Come as you are, with your scars and all the weight you've been carrying. He is not waiting for a better version of you. He is running toward the real and broken you. Come as you are. Come as you are. Come as you are. Let this be the night you stop pretending. Come as you are. Let this be the night you just come home. He has kept a light on through every season. You were never meant to carry this alone. Come as you are. Come as you are.
with your questions and your doubts, and you're wondering.
Come as you are.
With your scars and all the weight you've been carrying.
He is not waiting for a better version of you. He is running toward the real and broken you. Come as you are. Come as you are. Come home. Come as you are. Come home. as you are. You are welcome here forever. There's a table set for broken people. There's a seat for the ones who feel too far. There's a welcome that has no conditions. There's a love that says, come as you are. Not when you're better, not when you're whole, not when you figured out every part of your soul. Right now, exactly as you stand today, come as you are. He'll meet you that way. Come as you are, with your questions and your doubts and your wondering. Come as you are, with your scars and all the weight you've been carrying. He is not waiting for a better version of you. He is running toward the real and broken you. Come as you are.
Every other name fades. Every other promise breaks. But there is one name that has never failed and never will. I have searched the earth for something worth my living. I have chased the things that promised to be real, but every road that didn't lead back to you, Lord, left me emptier than when I made the deal. There is no other name, no other love, no other saving grace above the one above. No other name like the name of Jesus over everything. No other name that can break the chains and make the broken sing. Every knee will bow and every tongue confess that there is no other name above the rest. No other name, no other name. I have stood in the ruins of my own making. I have sat in ashes I created myself. But the name that spoke creation into being is the name that speaks me back to something else. There is no other name, no other love, no other saving grace above the one above. No other name like the name of Jesus over everything. No other name that can break the chains and make the broken sing. Every knee will bow and every tongue confess that there is no other name above the rest. No other name. At the name of Jesus,
Darkness has to flee.
at the name of Jesus,
Chains fall off the free.
at the name of Jesus,
Mountains bow and move.
at the name of Jesus, there is nothing left to prove. At the name of Jesus,
Every storm grows still.
at the name of Jesus,
He does
He does and He substitutes for Jesus, and not one of them has ever satisfied. No other name, no other name but Jesus. No, no other name. Oh, no other name like the name of Jesus over everything. No other name that can break the chains and make the broken sing. Every knee will bow and every tongue confess that there is no other name above the rest. No other name. No other name. No other name. Let this truth be louder than my doubting. No other name. Let this truth be stronger than my fear. Of all the names that I have ever spoken, there is none that holds the power of His name here. No other name. No other name. No other name. No other name like the name of Jesus over everything. No other name. No other that can break the chains and make the broken sing. Every knee will bow and every tongue confess. No other name. No other name. No other name. Jesus. No other name.
There is one thing that outlasts every prayer request. One thing that matters more than any answer. To see His face. I have asked for many things in prayer. I have brought my list of needs before your throne. But tonight I come with just one longing. Not for what you give, but who you are alone. More than healing, more than answers, more than breakthrough, more than signs. Let me see your face, let me know your heart, let me find you every time. Let me see your face. More than anything I've ever wanted. Let me see your face. More than all the other things I've prayed. I don't need the mountain moved as much as I need to see the one who moves the mountain. Let me see your face. Let me see your face. Like the one who wept outside the garden. Like the one who pressed through every crowd. Like the child who runs to find their father. Let me be the one who won't turn back now. More than healing, more than answers, more than breakthrough, more than signs. Let me see your face, let me know your heart, let me find you every time. Let me see your face. More than anything I've ever wanted. Let me see your face. see your face. Let me see your face.
One glimpse of your glory is worth more than a lifetime of comfort. One moment in your presence outweighs every burden I've carried. One word from your lips, Lord, can undo what years couldn't fix. One look from your eyes, and I remember why I'm here. Let me see your face. That is all I'm asking. Let me see your face. That is all I need. Let me see your face. More than anything I've ever wanted. Oh, let me see your face. More than all the other things I've prayed. I don't need the mountain. Moved as much as I need to see the one who moves the mountain. Let me see your face. Let me see your face.
Let this be my one consuming hunger.
Let this be the prayer that drives me deeper. Let me see your face. Just let me see your face.
Let me see your face.
More than anything
I've ever wanted.
let me see your face.
Let me see your face.
More than all the other things I've prayed. I don't need the mountain
Move as much as
moved as much as I need to see the one who moves the mountain. Let me see your face.
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 Let every lesser longing fall away
Let
now.
me see your face.
Let me see your face. Let every distraction lose its grip on me. There's nothing in this world worth chasing if at the end I haven't found you here. Let me see your face.
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 More than anything I've ever wanted. Let me see your face. More than all the other things I've prayed. I don't need the mountain moved as much as I need to see the one who moves the mountain. Let me see your face. Let me see your face. There is one thing that outlasts every prayer request. One thing that matters more than any answer: to see his face. I have asked for many things in prayer. I have brought my list of needs before your throne. But tonight I come with just one longing. Not for what you give, but who you are alone. More than healing, more than answers, more than breakthrough, more than signs. Let me see your face.
The ocean doesn't stop when midnight comes. The waves keep moving, faithful and unending. That's exactly what his love is like. Let it wash over you right now. is dark and the world is sleeping, and the noise of day is finally gone still, there is something holy in the midnight hour. There is something only darkness can reveal. In the middle of the night, your name is still enough. In the quietest of hours, your praise is rising up. Midnight praise, when the day is done and the lights go out. Midnight praise, when there's nothing left but faith and doubt. In the stillness of the darkest hour, I will lift your name above the night. Midnight praise, midnight praise. Paul and Silas sang inside their prison, and the walls came down at midnight's call. Every chain that held them fell to pieces when their praise rose higher than the hall. In the middle of the night, your name is still enough. In the quietest of hours, your praise is rising up. Midnight praise, when the day is done and the lights go out. Midnight praise, when there's nothing left but faith and doubt. In the stillness of the darkest hour, I will lift your name above the night. Midnight praise, oh, midnight praise. This is the hour when faith becomes more than feeling. This is the moment that worship costs something real. When the comfort zone is gone and all that's left is trusting, this is when the praise becomes the most sincere.
Midnight praise,
Doesn't wait for the morning,
midnight praise,
doesn't need the sun to shine.
midnight praise,
Is the offering that breaks things.
midnight praise.
It's the most powerful kind.
Midnight praise, when the day is done and the lights go out. A midnight praise, when there's nothing left but faith and doubt. In the stillness of the darkest hour, I will lift your name above the night. I will praise you when I don't feel like praising. I will worship when the walls feel closing in. Midnight praise will break it open. Oh, midnight praise. Midnight praise, when the day is done and the lights go out. Midnight praise, when there's nothing left but faith and doubt. In the stillness of the darkest hour, I will lift your name above the night. Midnight praise, midnight praise.
Let it rise above the ocean of my worries.
Midnight praise,
Let it cut through every wave of fear and doubt.
in the darkest hour.
For the dawn is breaking
Midnight praise. Midnight praise. Rising forever.
When everything changes, he doesn't. When everything shakes, he stands firm. When everything fails, he remains. You are still God.
When the ground beneath me shifts without a warning, when the future I was building falls apart, when the prayers I've prayed seem lost inside the silence, I will speak this truth into the dark. You are still God. In the middle of the mess,
You are still God.
when I have nothing left,
You are still God.
and that is enough. You are still God. When the storm doesn't stop, when I pray,
You are still God.
when the answer doesn't come right away, nothing that I face can change who you are. Nothing in this world can move you from your throne. You are still God. You are still God. I have walked through valleys I did not expect. I have faced the nights that seemed without an end. But the morning always came with fresh reminders that the God of all the ages is the same.
You are still God.
In the middle of the mess,
You are still God.
when I have nothing left,
You are still God.
and that is enough. You are still God. When the storm doesn't stop, when I pray,
You are still God.
when the answer doesn't come right away, nothing that I face can change who you are. Nothing in this world can move you from your throne. You are still God. You are still God. Not by feeling, not by circumstance, not by what I see or what I understand, by the word that never changes, by the love that never ends, by the covenant that holds me. You are God and you remain. Not by feeling, not by circumstance, not by what I see. You are God, you remain. You are still God. You are still God.
You are still God.
You are still God. Let this be my anchor in the shaking.
You are still God.
Let this be my peace inside the storm. Every giant that I face is still beneath you. Every mountain that I see, you've seen before.
You are still God.
You are still God. When the storm doesn't stop,
When I pray,
when I pray,
you are still God.
when
When the answer doesn't come
right the way,
nothing that I face can change who you are.
nothing in this world can move you from your throne.
You are still God.
You are still God, still God.
When everything changes, He doesn't. When everything shakes, He stands firm. When everything fails, He remains. You are still God.
When the ground beneath me shifts without a warning, when the future I was building falls apart, when the prayers I've prayed seem lost inside the silence, I will speak this truth into the dark.
You are still God.
In the middle of the mess,
You are still God.
when I have nothing left,
You are still God.
and that is enough.
You are still God.
When the storm doesn't stop, when I pray,
You are still God.
when the answer doesn't come.
Every ship needs an anchor. Not for the calm days, for the storm. He is yours. And He has never slipped.
When the waves are high and the wind is loud, and the night feels longer than I can bear, I will drop my anchor in the deep of you. I will hold to what I know is there. You hold when nothing else holds. You stay when everything leaves. You are the ground beneath the water. You are what I need. Anchor. You are the anchor of my soul. Anchor. You hold me when the current takes control. In the storm and in the silence, in the dark and in the deep, you are my anchor. You are my anchor. You are my anchor holding me.
I have drifted, I have wandered, I have strayed.
I have let the current pull me far from shore, but the anchor never moved from where you planted, and it held me till I found my way once more. You hold when nothing else holds. You stay when everything leaves. You are the ground beneath the water. You are what I need. Anchor.
storm and in the silence, in the dark and in the deep, you are my anchor. You are my anchor. You are my anchor, holding me. Hope does not disappoint, because love has been poured out. An anchor for the soul, firm and secure without a doubt. I have thrown my weight on you, and you have never given way. You are steady, you are certain, you are faithful every day. Hope does not disappoint, because love has been poured out. An anchor for the soul, firm and secure without a doubt. Anchor, you are the anchor of my soul. Anchor, you hold me when the current takes control. In the storm and in the silence, in the dark and in the deep, you are my anchor. I have tested you in waters far too deep for me, and you held, you always held, you never let me go. You are my anchor. You are my anchor holding me. You are the anchor of my soul. You hold me when the current takes control. In the storm and in the silence, in the dark and in the deep, you are my anchor. You are my anchor.
Let this truth outlast the storm I'm standing in. Let this truth be louder than the waves within. I don't need the storm to stop to know you're holding. I just need to know the anchor still holds fast.
You are my anchor. You are my anchor. Anchor, you are the anchor of my soul. Anchor, you hold me when the current takes control. In the storm and in the silence, in the dark and in the deep, you are my anchor, still holding me.
The thing you've been carrying in secret. The thing you haven't told anyone. He already knows. And he's already here. In the place I thought no one could find me, in the room I thought was mine alone, in the silence I had filled with my own aching, even here you found a way to show. Even here in the broken, even here in the shame, even here in the hiding, you call me by name. Even here, you are even here. In the places I was sure you wouldn't come. Even here,
You are even here.
In the corners I had given up on love.
I thought the mess would be too much for you. I thought the distance was too far to close.
But even here you found me. Even here you chose me. Even here. I have built some walls around places I was not prepared to let you see. But the love that made a way through every barrier found a way through every wall in me. Even here in the broken, even here in the shame, even here in the hiding, you call me by name. Even here,
You are even here.
in the places I was sure you wouldn't come.
Even here, you are even here.
In the corners I had given up on love.
I thought the mess would be too much for you. I thought the distance was too far to close.
But even here you found me. Even here you chose me. Even here. There is nowhere I could go that would take me from your presence. There is nothing I could do to make you turn your face away. Every rock I've hidden under, every valley I have walked through, you were already standing there, waiting for me anyway. There is nowhere I could go. There is nothing I could do. Even here you are with me. Even here you're still pursuing. Even here,
You are even here.
in the places I was sure you wouldn't come.
Even here, you are even here.
In the corners I had given up on love.
I thought the mess would be too much for you. I thought the distance was too far to close.
But even here you found me. Even here you chose me.
The God of all creation came to find me in the very place I ran to hide from
Him. Even here, even here,
even here.
in the places I was sure you wouldn't come.
Even here, you are even here.
In the corners I had given up on love. But even here you found me.
Even here,
You chose me. Even here,
even here.
let this truth undo the lies I've been believing. Even here, let this truth rebuild the walls I tore apart. There is no version of my story you rejected. There is no broken part you haven't loved from the start. Even here,
Even here, you are even here.
even here,
places I was sure you wouldn't come. Even here, you are even here. In the corners I had given up on love. I thought the mess would be too much for you. I thought the distance was too far to close. But even here, you found me. Even here, you chose me. Even here. That thing you've been carrying in secret, the thing you haven't told anyone, he already knows, and he's already here. In the place I thought no one could find me, in the room I thought was mine alone, in the silence I had filled with my own aching. Even here you found a way to show. Even here in the broken, even here in the shame.
What if the hardest thing God ever asks of you isn't to do something, but to trust Him when you don't understand? That moment might be right now. The road ahead is hidden from my seeing. The map I drew has led me somewhere new. I don't know what waits beyond this moment, but I know the one who's walking me through. Not because it's easy, not because it's clear, not because I feel it, but because you're here.
When I cannot see the road,
I will trust the one who made it.
when I cannot see the road,
I will trust the hands that paved it. I don't have to see the end to take the next step. I just have to hold the hand that holds my breath.
when I cannot see the road,
When I cannot see the road. Every time I've leaned into the unknown, every time I've stepped beyond what I could see, you have never let the ground give way beneath me. You have never let your hand slip away from me.
not because it's easy,
Not because it's clear, not because I feel it, but because you're here.
when I cannot see the road,
I will trust the one who made it.
when I cannot see the road,
I will trust the hands that paved it.
I don't have to see the end to take the next step.
I just have to hold the hand that holds my breath.
when I cannot see the road,
Oh, when I cannot see the road. When Job sat in the ashes, he didn't have the answers, but he had the one who made him, and that was enough to stand. When Abraham was walking toward a place unknown, he didn't need the destination, he just needed not to go alone. I will trust you like they trusted. I will stand where they have stood. I will say that you are worthy, even when I don't see good.
when I cannot see the road,
Oh, I will trust the one who made it.
when I cannot see the road.
This is not blind faith, this is earned trust, built on every time you came through before. When I cannot see the road, I will trust you more.
I cannot see the road.
Hey! Oh yeah, oh yeah. When I cannot see the road,
When I cannot see the road,
when I cannot see the road,
I will trust the one who made it.
when I cannot
See the road,
I will trust the hands that paved it.
I don't have to see the end to take the next step.
I just have to hold the hand that holds my breath.
When I cannot see the road,
When I cannot see the road,
when I cannot see the road,
when I cannot see the road, let this declaration outlast every feeling.
when I cannot see the road,
When I cannot see the road, let this become the rhythm of my days.
when I cannot.
When the evidence seems stacked against your goodness, I will choose to trust your heart above the haze.
When I cannot see the road,
I will trust you anyway.
when I cannot see the road,
When I cannot see the
I
road,
will trust the one who made it.
when I cannot see the road,
I will trust the hands that paved it.
I don't have to see the end to take the next step.
When I cannot see the road,
I trust you, I trust you,
I trust you.
I trust you. Even now, even here. We've been trying to fill something that only one thing can fill. You already know what that one thing is. Stop running. It's right here.
I have filled my days with motion and with making. I have stacked my shelves with everything but rest. I have chased the voice that said just one thing more now, and found it empty, just like all the rest. But you were there in the wanting, you were there in the lack, you were the answer I kept running past, coming back.
Everything I was looking for
Was here the whole time waiting to be found.
everything I was looking for
Was not a thing at all, but holy ground. I have searched in all the places I could think of, and the one place I kept leaving was the start. Everything I was looking for was always in your heart. Now I stand here with the evidence around me. Every empty thing I chased has proved it true. There is nothing that this world has ever offered that compares to 5 minutes alone with you. But you were there in the wanting, you were there in the lack, you were the answer I kept running past, coming back. Everything I was looking for was here the whole time waiting to be found.
everything I was looking for
Was not a thing at all, but holy ground. I have searched in all the places I could think of, and the one place I kept leaving was the start. Everything
Everything I was looking for was always in your heart. The world says, get more, but you say I am enough. The world says, strive more, but you say rest in my love. The world says, prove yourself, but you say you're already mine. I have wasted so much time looking for what was already mine. The world keeps moving, but you say just stop and find that I was always here, that I was always near. Everything you needed was standing right here.
Everything I was looking for
was here the whole time, waiting to be found.
Everything I was looking for
was not a thing at all, but holy ground. I have searched in all the places I could think of, and the one place I kept leaving was the start. I am done looking for what I already have. I am done searching for what found me first. Everything I was looking for was you from the very start.
Everything I was looking for
Was here the whole time, waiting to be found.
Everything I was looking for
Was not a thing at all, but holy ground. I have searched in all the places I could think of. Oh, and the one place I kept leaving was the start. Everything I was looking for was always in your heart.
Everything I was looking for
Let this truth replace the restless in my searching.
Everything I was looking for
Let this truth be what I come back to each day, when the old voice says you need just one thing more now. I will turn my face to you and simply stay. Everything I was looking for was here all along.
Everything I was looking for
Was here the whole time, waiting to be found.
Everything I was looking for
Was not a thing at all, but holy ground. I have searched in all the places I could think of, and the one place I kept leaving was the start. Everything I was looking for was you, was always you. You were what I was looking for all along. The waves don't stop when the world goes quiet. Neither does he. Somewhere on this ocean tonight, he's watching over you. Rest here. He's got the rest. The horizon holds 1,000 miles of ocean. The sky above is dark with scattered light. I lay my burdens down beside these waters and let the sound of waves replace my fight.
Still the rushing, still the striving, still the voice that says not yet. Be still and know, be still and breathe. Be still and let Him lead.
Still waters tonight,
Lead me where the soul can finally rest.
still waters tonight,
Where the tired and the heavy find their best. I don't need the noise to feel Him. I don't need the crowd to know He's near. He leads me beside still waters. He restores me here. Every anxious thought that followed me to evening, every unresolved and restless thing I hold, loses grip beside the steady of His presence, loses voice inside the peace He has foretold. Still the rushing, still the striving, still the voice that says not yet. Be still and know, be still and breathe. Be still and let Him lead. Still waters tonight, lead me where the soul can finally rest. Still waters tonight, where the tired and the heavy find their best. I don't need the noise to feel Him. I don't need the crowd to know He's near. He leads me beside still waters. He restores me here. Goodness and mercy have followed me all of my days. Goodness and mercy won't stop at the end of my gaze. I will dwell in the house of the Lord all of my life. I will dwell beside these waters, where He quiets every strife. Goodness and mercy have followed me all of my days. I will rest here tonight. I will rest in His ways.
still waters tonight,
Lead me where the soul can finally rest.
still waters tonight,
Where the tired and the heavy find their best. I don't need the noise to feel Him. I don't need the crowd to know He's near. He leads me beside still waters. He restores me here. Let the sound of the ocean be the sound of His breathing. Let the rhythm of the waves be the rhythm of His peace. Still waters tonight.
still waters,
Still waters restore me. Still waters tonight, lead me where the soul can finally rest.
still waters tonight,
Where the tired and the heavy find their best. I don't need the noise to feel Him. I don't need the crowd to know He's near. He leads me beside still waters. He restores me here.
still waters tonight,
Let every wave remind me He is faithful.
still waters tonight,
Let every tide declare His love is real. I will lay beside these waters till the morning and wake up knowing He was here all night. Still waters tonight, still waters restore me.
still waters tonight,
Lead me where the soul can finally rest.
still waters
leads me beside still waters, still waters. Rest here, still waters, still waters. Rest here, he is here. Some nights the silence feels heavier than the noise. But silence is not absence. He is loudest in the quiet, if you listen. The night has settled over everything I know. The questions I couldn't answer linger still. But there is something in the darkness that reminds me that he is present even when I feel the chill. He does not sleep, he does not slumber. He is watching through every midnight hour, held through the night by the hands that never tire of holding, held through the night by a love that never dims when darkness falls. When the morning seems a lifetime away from finding, I am held by the one who holds it all. Held througthrough the night, held through the night. I have lain awake with thoughts too loud for sleeping. I have stared into the ceiling, looking for a sign, but the sign was in the peace that kept me breathing, and the grace that kept me trusting through the night. He does not sleep, he does not slumber. He is watching through every midnight hour, held through the night by the hands that never tire of holding, held through the night by a love that never dims when darkness falls. When the morning seems a lifetime away from finding, I am held by the one who holds it all. Held through the night, held through the night. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy is already on its way. I will rest inside the promise that the night does not have the final word. I will close my eyes and trust him that the morning will be heard. Every tear I cried in darkness, every prayer I whispered low, was collected and remembered by the one who will not let me go. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes breaking through. Held through the night by the hands that never tire of holding, held through the night by a love that never dims when darkness falls. When the morning seems a lifetime away from finding, I am held by the one who holds it all. I have never spent
Let this truth replace the fear that visits midnight.
Held through the night.
Let this truth be what I reach for in the dark.
He has never lost a single one he's holding. He has never dropped a single broken heart. Held through the night. Held through the night. Held through the night by the hands that never tire of holding. Held through the night by a love that never dims. When darkness falls, I am held by the one who holds it all. Held through the night. Held through the night. Held through the night. Held through the night.
Held through the night. He never let go.
The darkest part of the night is always just before the dawn. If you're in the dark right now, the light is closer than you think. There is a thinning at the edge of every darkness. There is a warmth that starts before the sun appears. There is a promise sewn into the fabric of the midnight, that the morning is already drawing near. Hold on a little longer, the night is almost through. The one who made the morning is already making it for you.
In the hour before the light.
He is already working in the darkness.
In the hour before the light.
He is already writing your tomorrow.
What feels like
The end of everything you've known is just the space before the light comes breaking through.
in the hour before the light.
In the hour before the light. I have waited in the seasons without color. I have stood in fields that felt completely bare. But the seeds I thought had died inside the winter were the very ones that burst with life in spring air.
Hold on a little longer.
The night is almost through.
The one who made the morning
Is already making it for you. In the hour before the light, He is already working in the darkness.
in the hour before the light.
He is already writing your tomorrow.
What feels like
The end of everything you've known is just the space before the light comes breaking through. In the hour before the light. In the hour before the light.
don't give up at midnight.
When the morning is so close.
Don't give up at midnight.
When He's working in the shadows. Every seed needs darkness before it breaks the ground. Every dawn needs nighttime before the light is found. Oh,
Don't give up at midnight.
the morning is so close. He is in the darkness, working on your hope.
space before the light comes breaking through. If you could see what he is building in the waiting, you would not be tempted to give up tonight.
In the hour before the light,
It's always darkest just before the breaking.
in the hour before the light,
He is already working in the darkness.
in the hour before the light,
He is already writing your tomorrow.
what feels like
The end of everything you've known is just the space before the light comes breaking through.
in the hour before the light.
In the hour before the light, let this truth be the anchor of my waiting.
In the hour before the light,
Let this truth outlast the length of every night. He has never failed to bring the morning after darkness. He has never let a promise die at night.
in the hour before the light,
Morning is already on its way.
in the hour before the light,
He is already working in the darkness.
in the hour before the light,
He is already writing your tomorrow.
what feels like the end of everything.
You've known in the hour before the light.
Morning is coming,
It's coming. Morning is coming.
he promised.
Hold on.
You have been standing on the shore, afraid the ocean is too deep for someone like you. It's not wade in. He's already in the deep, waiting. There is more grace than I have ever needed. There is more love than I have ever known. There is more mercy than the depths of the ocean, and it's been reaching for me all along. I wade into this grace, I let it cover me. I stop trying to stay shallow, and I let the deep set me free. Wade into the deep, where the grace is wider than your failing. Wade into the deep, where the love is stronger than your shame. Every wave a declaration of His mercy, every tide a testimony to His name. Wade into the deep, wade into the deep. I have stood so long upon the water's edge, afraid that I was too far gone to swim. But the ocean doesn't judge the ones who enter. It just covers them and pulls them deeper in. I wade into this grace, I let it cover me. I stop trying to stay shallow, and and I let the deep set me free.
Wade into the deep,
Where the grace is wider than your failing.
wade into the deep,
Where the love is stronger than your shame. Every wave a declaration of His mercy, every tide a testimony to His name. Wade into the deep, wade into the deep. Where sin ran deep,
His grace ran deeper,
where shame spread wide,
His love spread wider,
where fear said stop,
His grace said further,
where I said enough.
His grace said no, there's more.
I am standing in a mercy that will never find its shore.
Wade in deeper,
Wade in deeper, there is always more.
wade into the deep,
Where the grace is wider than your failing.
wade into the deep,
Where the love is stronger than your shame. Every wave a declaration of His mercy, every tide a testimony to His name. I have spent a lifetime on the edge of this ocean. Tonight I let it take me out to sea. Wade into the deep, let it cover everything. Wade into the deep, yeah. Wade into the deep, where the grace is wider than your failing.
wade into the deep,
Where the love is stronger than your shame. Every wave a declaration of His mercy, every tide a testimony to His name. Wade into the deep,
wade into the deep,
wade into the deep.
wade into the deep,
Let every wave undo what fear has built in me.
wade into the deep.
Let every tide wash clean what shame has left behind. I am not afraid of the deep anymore. I'm not afraid to let you take control.
Wade into the deep,
Pull me deeper still.
wade into the deep,
Where the grace is wider than your failing.
wade into the deep,
Where the love is stronger than your shame. Every wave a declaration of His mercy. Wade into the deep,
deeper still,
deeper into grace,
deeper still,
into His grace. Wade in. The ocean doesn't ask you to understand it. It just invites you to go deeper. I've stood at the edge so many times before, afraid of what the water holds in store. But something in the darkness calls my name, a voice that breaks through every fear and shame. I hear you in the waves, I feel you in the deep. You're calling me to places I was too afraid to reach. I'm wading into nothing left to keep, just surrender and your mercy pulling me beneath your feet. The shallow waters never satisfied, the place where I could still control the tide. But you were always waiting further out, beyond the reach of logic, fear and doubt. I hear you in the waves, I feel you in the deep. You're calling me to places I was too afraid to reach. I'm waiting into the deep, where only faith can breathe, where every chain releases and my soul is finally free. I'm waiting into the deep, with nothing left to keep, just surrender and your mercy pulling me beneath your feet. I never thought that I would find this peace, a quiet place where striving has to cease. You hold me in the middle of the storm, your presence is my shelter and my home. I hear you in the waves, I feel you in the deep. You're calling me to places I was too afraid to reach. I'm waiting into the deep, where only faith can breathe, where every chain releases and my soul is finally free. I'm waiting into the deep, with nothing left to keep, just surrender and your mercy pulling me beneath your feet.
Take me where I cannot stand.
Hold
me with your open hand.
Let the current be your will, let me drown in your grace still. Every wave that covers me is another part set free. I don't need to see the shore, you are all I'm reaching for. Pull me further,
Pull me down,
in your love
I will not drown.
every depth reveals your face. I am lost inside your grace. I'm waiting into the deep, where only faith can breathe, where every chain releases and my soul is finally free. Waiting, waiting, waiting in.
Let your presence rush within.
I'm waiting into the deep, into the deep with you. I'm waiting into the deep, where only faith can breathe, where every chain releases and my soul is finally free. I'm waiting
Into the deep,
nothing else I need,
nothing else I need.
just the sound of your voice calling, just your love covering me. Still waiting, deeper still with you. Every wave a benediction, every
your breath, the breakthrough. Take me further than I've been, to the place where you are seen. I'm waiting, only you, only you. Take me where the waters have no end.